Hey guys, this is Josh with Yu-Gi-Oh! Teammates, and today I'm here with Mike.
What's up, guys?
Justin.
What's up, guys?
Lewis.
Justin just got out of surgery, so...
Yo.
Yeah, don't blame Justin if he's feeling a little down. Megan. Rachel. Woo! And our cameraman, Jose.
And the little pimpin right there.
Yeah. The little guy. We're
And
trying
of
to
course, who's that?
Mr. Sexy Face. And today I'm coming at you with a deck profile for Fusion Heroes.
About time.
And we are just about time, exactly. And we're just going to jump straight into it. First off.
They just let him out of Alcatraz, so
Yep.
we gotta take advantage
3 King of the
that.
Swamp. King of the Swamp, easy fusion fodder. It's water monster for Absy. And you can just drop it from your hand to pull Poly.
Yeah.
Easy decision there. Next, 2 Woodsmans. Woodsman is just a 2000 defense monster. Set him down. If he survives, you get Poly to your hand. And 2 is a good number.
Heck yeah.
Right, Mike?
Yep.
We'll find that a theme. 2 Oceans. Ocean is good for, bringing back your E-Heroes you've already used. Maybe like Stratos, Prisma, monsters like that. Necroshade. And he's a water monster, so he's good for absolute 0.
Absy Butter.
Yep. Next we have Wildheart and Clayman. I have a lot of fusions that use Clayman and Sparkman, so without my King of the Swamps, I can't make them, so I decided to throw in a Clayman. Wildheart, he can get around a lot of trap cards
All the
that
trap cards.
everyone just runs. And when you throw down Wildheart, they're like, oh man, I can't use my traps, what do I do now? 2 Sparkmans. Like I said, I run a lot of fusions that require either Clayman or Sparkman. I also run a lot of, well, I don't run a lot. I run a 1 Shining, so he's good fodder for that. Next we have Stratos, which Stratos is great for pulling any E-Hero from your deck to your hand. If you need a specific E-Hero, he will do the job. If you don't need an E-Hero now, say you're swamped with E-Heroes in your hand, you can throw down Stratos, and he's back row destruction as well.
And like Justin said, there's people commenting that might bumps up to 2.
Exactly. If he does, I'm going to look for another one.
Yeah, that'd be sweet.
2 Prismas. Prisma is one of the best cards in this deck. I use a lot of Miracle Fusion and Dark Calling to remove monsters from play to get my monsters, get my fusion monsters, so Prisma is great for that. I tried to run 1, and it just was not enough. It didn't thin my deck out enough. And I have very few monsters, so Prisma is great. Next, I run 2 very unconventional cards, Necroshade and Blade Edge.
Nice combo.
It's a very good combo. The reason this is in here is not only for the power, it's also because there are many decks that like to stop you playing spell and trap cards. And with this combo, it gives you a 2600 beater with Pierce. Especially if you say you play Prisma and you dump out Necroshade. No spells, no traps, just straight monsters.
And then you E-Call for your Blade Age.
Exactly.
Yeah!
And the final monster is Treeborn Frog. I don't run many traps in this deck, so I don't have a whole lot of back row. Treeborn Frog is a great card. You can use him for Absy. You can use him. You can just use him as a defense if you're trying to stall. Like I said, I don't have a lot of back row, so most of the time, Treeborn Frog in my graveyard is a good thing. It's a good thing. That was 17 monsters.
Yep.
On to the spell cards, I have 2 E-Calls and a Rhoda. Basic search power is all this is. I've been debating about taking out the Rhoda for another E-Call, or possibly just putting in another E-Call, but for now, this does the trick. Next, we have 2 polymerizations. I don't run 3. Like I said, I like to remove my monsters from the graveyard a lot of times. Not only that, I have cards like King of the Swamp and Woodsman to get my polymerizations or get them back and recycle them. +2 is a good number.
Down straight.
Yep. 3 Miracle Fusions. This is pretty much the card that you will be using a lot if you're using this deck. It's just so good. You don't even need monsters. You just need them in your graveyard. And a lot of times with Prisma, you're going to be dumping monsters left and right. So next is 2 Dark Callings. I don't run a lot of Evil Hero fusions, but the ones I do are very powerful and are worth running 2 Dark Callings. I run 1 Future Fusion, 1 Super Poly, and 1 Parallel World Fusion. Like I said, a lot of removing from play. Parallel World Fusion is good for getting your monsters back. Super Poly, I don't even think I have to talk about. Super Poly can get rid of those big monsters that are giving you so many problems.
And the best line in Super Poly's text is, nothing can be activated as a response to this card.
Exactly. Super Poly is the end of the chain.
We just need to find a way to put a second one in there.
Yep. Future Fusion is good for Necroshade and Treeborn. You can dump both of those and get a free Absy. If they destroy it, you have Necroshade in the graveyard for Blade Edge, and you also have Treeborn Frog back. So, next are pretty much staple cards, 2 Smashing Grounds, 2 MSTs.
Yep.
Really, I don't have to explain why these are in here. 1 Dark Hole and 1 Heavy Storm.
And that's it for the spells.
And that's it for the spells. I think that was 18, if I counted right.
Yep.
Spell heavy deck.
Very spell heavy deck. And the remaining cards, which are traps, 2 compulsories,
Which are also right now.
which are great now since the rule change on priority. Threatening Roar. You might ask yourself why I have that in there. The reason it's in here is because with Heavy Storm and 3 MSTs running around now, you can set that, they activate MSTs, chain it, they can't they can't go into their battle phase. It's 1 turn, you know. And Solemn Judgment. I don't run the Solemn Brigade. My life points are too precious to me. But Solemn Judgment, I have always run and probably will always run unless it ever gets banned, which I don't think it will.
I don't think so. Half of your life points is pretty pricey.
It's a hefty price. It's a hefty price, but to negate
It's pretty good.
anything,
It's pretty good.
it's worth it. And that's it for the deck. Next, we have the extra deck, which are 3 Absolute Zeros.
OG.
Obviously. Really, if you know E-Heroes, I don't have to explain this to you. If you've played E-Heroes, I don't have to explain this to you.
You've been playing Yu-Gi-Oh at all.
Yeah.
We don't have to explain this to you.
Yeah, exactly. We don't have to explain this. I run 1 Vision Hero Adoration, 2800 beater that requires just 2 hero monsters. Also, if you have another hero monster, you can use his effect and power down your opponent's monsters. How's that not good? With 2800 attack points and approximately 1500 for any other monster, you're going to need, what, 4400 to get around him? 1 Shining. I don't really have to explain this.
It's the Shining.
It's the Shining, and with all the removing I do, Shining's a powerful card.
Also helps with Super Poly.
Exactly. 2 Gaias.
Again with the Super Poly.
Yeah. A lot of Earth monsters. I run a bunch of Earth monsters as well. Plus, he gets to have an attack. Have the attack of 1 monster when he's one of your opponent's monsters when he's summoned. How is that not good? Explain that to me. 1 Great Tornado and 1 Nova Master. Great Tornado is optional. I could probably put it in my side deck if I ever made one. Nova Master.
Essential, man.
Essential now.
Dolka, Lagia, some
Exactly.
mains.
You can just Super Poly them away and get Nova Master. And anytime Nova Master destroys a monster, he gives you a +1. So you need all.
That's why I made Fighter Day.
Exactly. Plasma Vice. Plasma Vice is great. Drop 1 card from your hand, destroy attack position monster your opponent controls. Not only that, he has Pierce at 2600 attack.
Ouch.
Powerful monster. Powerful monster. Terra Firma. I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to keep him around much longer, but for now, Terra Firma dumps with Prisma. Terra Firma can dump either Ocean or Woodsman if I need them, and then I can fuse for, say, Gaia or Absolute Zero. A lot of times I don't fuse for Terra Firma, but when I do, he's very useful. Now the 3 evil heroes, Wild Cyclone and Lightning Golem. Lightning Golem is
It's
just
too good.
too good. Lightning Golem is a 2400 attack point monster that can once per turn destroy 1 monster your opponent controls.
That's
No
it?
cost.
No cost.
No cost, no nothing else. Wild Cyclone, I haven't used him a whole lot, but at the times I do, he's been very useful. Back row destruction, You know,
Oh yeah, I don't like your Xiang in the field. Destroy it.
just destroy it. End of discussion. And the last one is Dragon Knight. And the reason I put him in here was back when synchro monsters were very big. And everyone figured out that, oh, all I have to do is summon Stardust Dragon and get around to absolute zero. You know? They just use his effect and get him back next turn, and I was out a monster. With Dragon Knight, I can use Super Poly and any of my hero monsters, since I don't run Heat. Use any of my hero monsters, be rid of their Dragon Synchro monster, and have a powerhouse of my own. 3,200 attack, and he can also remove, a Dragon Synchro monster from the graveyard, and take that monster's effect till the end of the turn.
It's pretty sweet.
And that's it for my deck. Like I said, I don't run a side deck. I'm probably going to put more fusion cards in there if I ever get the chance. So rate, comment, subscribe, and I'm going to whore us out. Peace out from me and the rest of the guys.
Bye bye, guys.
See you guys.
Toodles.
Toodles.
Later.
Shut up.